Babe, I have a question.
What's going on?
Why is it there's so much single ladies out there and that cannot like get a man or want a man? Like, what do you think? What do you think?
Well, that's a loaded question, and that's a full blown conversation. Right
Okay,
there.
so why do you think there's a lot of single ladies out there?
A short version?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a short version you want? I'm gonna give you a short version. A lot of women, they set their standards so high. Not that I'm saying you're not supposed to have a high standard, but they want, with a lot of women nowadays, with social media influencing them, they want a man to come ready-made. Right? They want him to come with a six-figure job. They want him to come with a house. They want him to come complete. Right? This is not a television show. Right? You want a man to be complete.
What's wrong with that?
You're not gonna find it. You're always gonna be unhappy because nowadays it's so social media driven that you see people out there posting stuff, and really and truly, a lot of it is a lie. So,
for example, what is
no,
that?
I'm just saying, some woman out there post their man doing this, but really and truly, it's probably a one vacation in how long. So it's realistic. It's so different, and a lot of time a man don't want to deal with a woman with masculine energy. You know, you're feminine. I want feminine energy. A man don't want to deal with another masculine energy person in the house. The man is a masculine person. So a lot of times these women here, yeah, I can't find no good man. Yeah, you can. You can find a good man. It's just that you put your standards so high because you live off of this, social media driven era that you think this man is supposed to be perfect. There could be a man perfect for you out there, but guess what? He's working on himself as well. He got his car. He may be working towards, he may be in school. He may be working towards getting a house. It's not, you can't just get a man, everything is perfect. That's not how it works. And I think a lot of times women are looking for a person that's already is ready-made. And that's not the case. So there's going to be a lot of single women out there waiting, talking about there's no good man out there. But you have to look. Sometimes you say, "Oh, I was with this guy," or "I was with that guy, this guy, that guy," and it didn't work out. Who's the common denominator in that? It's you. Sometimes you got to stop and work on yourself. Sometimes you got to stop instead of jumping from relationship to relationship. Sometimes you just need to stop and say, "Let me figure out myself first. Let me make sure my confidence is on point." Right? That's it. Just make sure I feel good. Make sure when I look in the mirror, I feel good about myself. You see what I'm saying? But the standard is so high that you think because you got a bachelor and he don't, you feel like, what is he doing? Well, he maybe took a different path in life. Sometimes you just need to give that brother a break and say, "Let me try. Let's see." But you want something to happen so fast. You dating. Oh, he's not doing this for you. Let it build up to it. Let it build up. You know what I'm saying? You go on a first date and you talking about, "Well, I ain't going back on that first date because, whatever. I mean, if there's really red flags, yes. But
so do you think a girl should pay for their food on the first date?
No. I think a man should pay. But hey, if a woman volunteered to say, "Hey, I got you," a man would appreciate that. He's gonna probably say,
the first
"No,
date,
no, not the first date." But a man would probably say, "No, I got it. It's cool." You know what I'm saying? But just the gesture of saying, "I got it," will make a man look different at it. You see what I'm saying? But you can't come here talking about you wanna. There's no good man out there. There's good men out there. You're just not giving them the opportunity. There's good men out there. But you got to give him the opportunity.
Okay, maybe he's a good man, but he just broke. Like, you don't
Something
know.
happened. Listen, he could be working towards that. No, everyone is not successful. And what do you deem successful to? Okay, because this man may be happy making $50,000 a year. I'm not saying he can't rise above and go to 60 or 70, but you build yourself up. But just because you're making 100,000 or a six figure, don't mean that you're happy.
No,
You could go with
a good man with them.
yeah, you could go with that man and he's making 100,000, 200,000, $300,000 a year, and guess what? Your ass is miserable because you wanted this person that has making the six figure salary, making have a house, have a car, everything is but yet he's beating on you. What you gonna do? Accept it? Because guess what? He meet all the criteria that you put out. The six figure, the house, the car, he got his shit going on. What you gonna do? Stay in and accept that? Because by all definition, he met your criteria. But that man is making $50,000, treat you like a queen. Yeah, he may not take you to a 5-star restaurant, but damn, a 4-star is fine too. I think sometimes your standards are too high, and you want to be your masculine energy. It's like, what I'm saying is, you got to work together. You know what I'm saying? You may have your shit together, and he's working on certain things. I'm not saying baby him or nothing like that, but yeah, hold him to a standard. But don't just say, oh, because he don't meet these 3 criteria or how many criteria you set out, that he don't meet all of them. What if he meets 9 out of the 10 or 8 out of the 10?
Depends on what that one is, though.
I agree, but you're gonna drop because he doesn't have a car.
I think you need a car, though.
I understand, but he's working towards it. You haven't had a conversation with him to say, let me see what's going on with him. You don't even give him a chance. But guess what? He probably was a good man, but you didn't give him a chance. Because he's working towards that car, working towards whatever his goal is, he's working towards. But you didn't give him a chance because he didn't meet these criteria right now. It doesn't mean he's not going to meet those criteria in a year or 2 years. But you didn't give him a chance. So sometimes it's the person. It's not the, I don't know. Ladies?
You just got to pray.
You just got to pray.
That's my answer.